Dylan, how are you going with your condition and what is it?
Yeah, so there's obviously a bit of sort of rhythm problems going on in my heart, sort of the electrical side of things. Still not sure as to why it happened, so I'll still be out for the meantime. So I had a procedure which pretty much just led to more testing, so it just led me down that road that I'm going to have to be doing more testing and monitoring sort of over the next 3 months. So probably won't get back again this year, but hoping sort of at the end of this 3 months to sort of get back to exercising and hopefully finish off the year back training with the boys. So what that monitoring is, I've had a little device implanted in my chest, sort of like a little, what's it called, like a little, sort of like the size of a battery, just in my chest, which just feeds in what my heart's doing to the, I guess, to the doctors and all their computers, so they'll be able to pick up sort of what's happening, and then, as I said, with the testing, they'll be able to put all that information together and sort of make a decision going from there.
How scary has it been, because you do have a young family as well, and for your wife?
Yeah, it was probably not as concerning the first sort of week, because I felt fine, but it was just then when the testing sort of kept leading to more testing, and then finding out I was going to be spending a bit of time out was a bit of a shock, because I thought I'm feeling fine, so I should be able to play, but obviously the heart's a pretty important organ to the body, so understandably they've just taken all the precautions, which I understand, so I'll just have to miss a bit of footy.
How frustrating is it that you don't actually know what's causing it at this stage?
Yeah, it's one of the frustrating things as well, and like I said, I feel fine, but still there's, you know, that hope that it's just going to be fine and I'll be fine, whereas if there was a diagnosis that it was no good, that'd be pretty hard to hear as well. But yeah, so hoping everything's going to go well, and with all this testing over the next 3 months, I'll get the all clear.
Is it in the back of your mind that you may never play again? Is that hopefully the worst option, but is that possibly there that it could happen?
Oh, I'm sure it's a possibility maybe, but yeah, I've just got that hope that I'll be back one day, and I'm sure I will.
Does it put things into perspective though, I guess?
Yeah, it definitely does, obviously with the kids as well at home. Yeah, getting back to them this week has been good, so obviously was in hospital for a bit, time away from then, so footy means a lot to me, but obviously being healthy and being there for my kids is the most important thing.
Have you watched back the vision and just seen yourself collapse and go, okay, wow, that was pretty serious, or can you remember any parts of it?
No, I don't remember it, so that's when I saw it a few times when I was in Geelong, so it was on the news, so that was a bit weird because I don't remember it, and I felt fine, so I was sort of, yeah, couldn't imagine that had happened, but yeah, it's pretty, I guess, shocking vision, don't see it every day, but I'm fine.
Must have been pretty scary for your wife, your kids, and your folks as well.
Yeah, I think more so because we were playing in Geelong, so they were all at home watching on TV. So the information that got to them was obviously took a bit of time, but no, they're all fine now. Obviously, they've been in on all the information that I'm getting, so they're pretty good with where it's at.
So what will you do for the rest of the season? Will you sit in the coach's box? What do you do on game day, things like that?
He's been presented a whistle. He's a coach from this day forward for a little while anyway. Hopefully just for this year, but yeah, no, he's got a great footy brain, Robbo. He's got really good relationships with the boys. We've got some young defenders coming through, so that's going to be his lot for a while. And I think he's looking forward to it. He's already done his level 2 or part thereof, so he's had that ambition, and we hope it's only for a little while.
How supportive will the Saints be to obviously monitor him medical wise, but also footy wise, and make sure that he's right with his family?
Oh yeah, that's our priority, to make sure that he's in really good shape. That there's, you know, that our medical staff, Barb's is over here with us, you know, spends time with the family to make sure everyone's understanding of why we're doing what we're doing and where he's at. And but like as Robbo said, we're really hopeful and to some extent optimistic that at the back end of this 3 months he gets the all clear, and away we go. We take the whistle back and he puts his footy boots back on.
Dylan, one more from me for you. What have your teammates been like? What sort of support have you received?
Yeah, obviously a lot of calls, a lot of texts. Barb's has been keeping them up to date with all the medical stuff, which probably goes over their head a bit. So I sort of jumped up today and just gave them a little sort of the rundown I've just given you. So no, they said they're happy to have me back, which is good. A few pats on the back, and now hopefully everything just goes back to normal.
Cool, man.
Excellent.
Oh, best of luck.
No worries. Thanks guys. Thanks for that.
Thanks.